Not everybody likes public speaking, with many people saying their fear of speaking holds them back in their careers. Their anxiety is real. It's heart-pounding, white-knuckle, career-limiting fear. For people who enjoy speaking, their challenge is to stop performing and start presenting. In other words, they need to remember that success of the talk is judged by the audience, not by the speaker. A good presentation is one where the audience says, "That was really great," rather than the speaker saying, "Didn't I do well?" I'm Pete Moore, Director of ThinkWrite. I'm a scientist turned science journalist and author, turned communication coach and trainer. We're about to meet over Zoom for a couple of live online workshops. During these workshops, I want to discuss the roots of our fears and look for solutions. We'll look specifically about additional issues and opportunities created by presenting online. As preparation for these workshops, I'd like you to watch a few clips of two different speakers. The first is 4 clips of Barack Obama, and secondly, 2 clips of Nobel Prize-winning scientist Professor Paul Nurse. In each case, I've picked videos where they present in different situations. For both speakers, I'd like you to jot down a few notes on what is consistent in their appearance and what the speaker changes so that he fits in with each audience. We'll discuss your observations and thoughts during the first workshop.
Anyway, here we are. My 8th and final appearance at this unique event. And I am excited. If this material works well, I'm going to use it at Goldman Sachs next year. Earn me some serious Tubmans. That's right. That's right. Mr. President, Mr. Secretary General, fellow delegates, ladies and gentlemen. As I address this hall as president for the final time, let me recount the progress that we've made these last 8 years. From the depths of the greatest financial crisis of our time, we coordinated our response to avoid further catastrophe and return the global economy to growth. We've taken away terrorist safe havens, strengthened the non-proliferation regime, resolved the Iranian nuclear issue through diplomacy. We opened relations with Cuba, helped Colombia end Latin America's longest war. And we welcome a democratically elected leader of Myanmar to this assembly.
At this time, it is with great honor and pride that I ask everyone to stand to welcome the man that proved, yes, we can. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming the President of the United States of America, Barack Obama.
Hello, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. All right, everybody go ahead and have a seat. How's everybody doing today? How about Tim Spicer?
Hello, everybody. Here's our special guest.
guys. How's everybody doing today? I've got to say hi to your teachers first.
Hi, I'm Miss Sturgis.
Hi, Miss Sturgis.
Nice to
How
meet
are
you. I'm great.
And what's your name? Good to see you. What are we learning about?
Well, thank you very much for that very kind introduction. The truth is, I'll always come to Birmingham if I'm asked, because you made me, so that's great. And it's a pleasure to be back here. I walked briefly by mistake, actually, on the campus, thinking I was going to Biles instead of the medical school, and so I had a quick walk round there today. So it's a pleasure to be here, a pleasure to see all of you in this lecture theatre. What I'm going to do today is talk about the work carried out in my lab, and it will have a historical perspective today, focusing on quite a few years. And I want to talk about the work from that my lab, which has contributed to the idea that cyclin-dependent kinases, these protein kinases, are the major regulators of the eukaryotic cell cycle. It's work. Good evening, everybody. How are you? I'm a geneticist. I study how chromosomes are inherited in dividing cells, but my story tonight will be more to do with my own genetics. You probably gathered I'm English. I was brought up in the 50s and 60s in London. My family wasn't very rich. I had 2 brothers, I had a sister.
Pause the video for a few minutes and write down a few notes on what you think about each speaker. Where were they consistent between each talk, and what did they do to adapt? Where do you think they felt most at ease? I'm wanting the workshops to be as interactive as possible. To help with that, before coming on the workshop, please think about something you can talk about for 1 or 2 minutes. It could be about your work, a hobby, a holiday. The topic doesn't really matter. Just prepare something. If it helps, get an image, a photo, a diagram, graph, drawing that you could screen share as part of your talk. Please make sure that when you come to the webinar, you're somewhere with a good connection and that you're in a place where you can join with the microphone and camera on. It's really hard to run a webinar if we can't see each other. Bye for now, and I look forward to meeting you in a couple of days' time.